the sky is clear, the happiest sound that I can hear. Water running over polished stone, sitting here quietly, all alone. Steam rising from the ceramic mug, giving my sleepy hands a hug. Sipping morning coffee by the creek, slow and warm, sheltered from every city storm. Kiss neck full, gentle and sweet, the perfect simple morning beat, pine scent rising from the dew, starting the mountain day anew. close to the white foam spray, washing the city thoughts away, feeling the earth tremble and shake. Roar continues, deep peace. The trees stand tall, straight and dark, leaving their needles as a mark. The wind whistles a haunting song where the ancient forest has stood long. The scent of resin sharp, following nature's golden rule, hearing the wind through the pines cold and deep, the wild promises that the mountain keeps. Nordic rhythm dark and slow, watching the shadows start to whispers in the air, a feeling beyond all compare. Rustle, cold. Under the canopy, dark and still, climbing the lonely mossy hill. Wind dies down, forest waits. Wind dies down, forest waits. The logs are burning red and gold, sheltered from the mountain cold. The window is frosted, the walls are wood, everything is understood. A warm blanket and a fuzzy sock, watching the shadows tick and talk. In the cabin fireplace, low light, warm and slow, watching the embers soft sweet and thick, the easiest way to do the trick, turning the night into a home, no longer needing to roam. Fire dies down, embers glow.
Muffled and soft in the morning light, walking through the valley floor, not knowing what lies in store. The trees are ghosts in the heavy veil, following the winding trail on the misty valley hike, slow and fast, hoping the magical moment will last. Indie folk beat, soft and sweet, the gentle rhythm of the happy feet. The world is hidden, mysterious and deep, the silent secrets that the mountains keep. Hush, step, breathe. The mist clings close to my heavy coat. A whispered word catches in my throat. Then slowly the sun begins to burn, showing the valley's quiet turn. Mist lifts, sun appears. Filling my bottle at the rock, listening to the natural clock. The water is clear, icy and clean, the purest taste I've ever seen. Straight from the heart of the stone, a flavor that is all its own. Drinking mountain spring water, cold and pure, the best refreshment I am sure. Crested pop, happy and bright, bathed in the clean and sunny light. Flute is singing light and free, the best energy for me.
Moss clinging to the rough gray wall, watching the river rise and fall. Built centuries ago by hand, the strongest structure in the land. The water swirls around the pier, standing here for year after year. Standing on the old stone bridge, worn and true, watching the mountain water rush through. Celtic melody, slow and deep, the silent promises the history keeps. The whistle cries a longing sound over the ancient hallowed ground. The stone that has stood time, a feeling that is truly sublime, connecting the past and the present day. River flows, bridge waits.
Gently in the mountain breeze, dapple light filters through the leaves. The only luxury that one needs, no clock to watch, no phone to check. I hang suspended by the neck in the hammock in the woods, chill and sway, letting the mountain feelings play. Reggae, light and free, the perfect moment just for me. Birds forest natural sound, the most relaxing place I've found. Sway, sway, chill. Summer air washing away every single care, just the shade and the soft motion, stillness found. Sleepy dreams, sleepy dreams.
The air is thin, the cold is sharp. Looking up at the cosmic heart, a million lights in the velvet black. There is no way of turning back. The sky is closer than it's ever been. A truly humbling, massive scene. Stargazing on the peak, wide and vast, hoping the cosmic moment will last. Minimalist piano, slow and grand, the quietest place in the land. Reverb echoing the silence deep, the ancient secrets that the heavens keep. The Milky Way, a silver stream, living inside an astronomical dream, feeling so small but yet connected by the light that is reflected. Piano fades, silence returns.
Basket in hand, eyes on the ground, searching for the forest small and round. Under the ferns and under the leaves, the little secrets that the forest weaves. Red and white, brown and gray, hoping to find a feast today. Going mushroom hunting, bend and look, reading the secrets of the forest book. Brim's tickle folk, strings bounce light, everything is feeling just right. A goy piping a sneaky tune beneath the cloudy afternoon moon. Step, look, find. Nature's colors bright and strange, finding new patterns in the range. Respect the fungi, take only what you need. Basket full, walk home.
The boots are off, the socks are wet. The best feeling that you can get after the climb, a long descent. A full day of energy spent. The chocolate is rich, the cocoa is thick, doing the mountain energy trick. Sipping Après-Hike Hot Cocoa, sweet and warm, protected from every chilly storm. Cozy lie, guitar soft and low, watching the firelight gently glow. Melted sugar on my tired lips, taking the mountain healing. Sip, sip, sip. Feeling the heat spread through my soul, making the weary spirit whole. A simple reward for a hard day's work. Last drop, feet up. Perfect viewpoint all alone. The valley spreads out far below, watching the clouds move to and fro. The rock is cold, the air is thin.
the peaks keep. The world is quiet, the mind is clear. No sound but the sound of being here. Feeling the weight of the massive earth, a realization of true worth, connecting with the oldest core, asking the silence for something more. Silence Walking slowly under the shade, the forest floor where the toys are laid, searching for the best small prize hidden beneath the searching eyes. Perfect shape and color brown, the best treasure in the mountain town. Going Pinecone Collecting, bend and look, reading the language of the forest book. Brunswick rhythm, light and fun, the little victories easily won. War and chirping, a happy sound, the quietest moments to be found. Crunch, pick up, smile. Filling the bag with the woody gems, nature's own little diadems, a souvenir of the cool forest air. Bag full, walk home. The stick is sharp, the fire is bright, a simple ritual of the night. Golden marshmallow turning slow, watching the sugar start to glow. Chocolate melts on the Graham Square, the sweetest moment we can share. Making and s'mores at campsite, sweet and gooey, underneath the dark and starlit sky. Chill pop rhythm, simple and warm, sheltered from every mountain storm. Hot sugar and melting sweet, the perfect magical nighttime treat. Roast, squish, treat, eat. Sticky fingers and a happy face, the most comfortable, simple place. Laughter echoing in the dark. Fire
against the cold, hard stone, existing quietly all alone. Colors of green, yellow and gray, living here for day after day, growing slowly a patient friend, a life that seems to have no end. Watching the lichen on the rock, still and slow, the quiet truth of the mountains flow. Miminolambian, quiet and deep, the silent time that the mountains keep, a living tapestry, small and vast, a gentle existence built to last, still cold grow. The world moves fast, but not for this. Sealed with a mountain's silent kiss. A tiny ecosystem, sharp and clean. Drone fades, silence.
Fresh needles picked from the greenest tree, a cup of pure vitality. Hot water pours on the fragrant leaves, the simple comfort that the mountain weaves. The scent of forest sharp and clear, warming the hands and calming the fear.
Sipping pine needle tea, fresh and bright, starting the cold morning right. Chamber folk strings comforting and true, the natural medicine for me and you. The steam is rising sweet and clear, the taste of the wild mountain here. Sip, steam, fresh. Tradition old and wise, gaining strength from the mountain skies, a natural cure for the modern stress. Last sip, warmth remains.
gentle earthy scent that's cast, the smell of wet earth rich and deep, the silent promises the forest keeps, mist rising up from the ground below, watching the forest softly glow, breathing the petrichor mist fresh and clean, the most wonderful scent I've ever known, ambient chill soft and slow, watching the light start to grow. Fingers gripping the rough cold stone, a solitary battle all alone, every move must be precise and slow, watching the tiny footsteps grow. No room for doubt, no room for fear. The whole world is concentrated here. In the rock climbing focus, tense and still, the absolute concentration of the will. Minimalist score, quiet and deep, the promise
reach the top.
Standing deep in the icy flow with a colorful trout like to go. The line is cast with a gentle flick, the perfect natural slow trick, waiting still for the tiny tug, giving the mountain a quiet hug. Going trout stream fishing still and slow, watching the clean stream gently flow. Duraff, banjo, rhythmic and true, the perfect peaceful thing to do. Patience is the biggest prize underneath the bright mountain sky. Technique sound, the best way to be on the ancient ground. Nature provides the fish is clean, the most authentic, beautiful scene.
Fish on, reel in.
A colorful ocean meant to please. Wandering through Alpine meadow flowers bright and small, listening to the mountain's gentle call. Chamber pop strings light and free, the simple beauty for all to see. Bumblebees busy on the blue, chasing away the winter gloom. Sheltered from every alpine storm, a carpet woven by the earth. Flowers sway, sun shines.
the sulfur scent is in the air, washing away every single care. Minerals soothing the tired skin, letting the true healing begin. Taking a hot spring so deep and warm, protected from every single storm. Ambient new age, slow and deep, the silent promises that the earth will keep. Steam rising, covering the view, a natural spa for me and you. Nature's own medicinal balm, relaxing every single nerve. Warmth lingers, calm echo. The stars are out, the moon is dim, singing the oldest mountain hymn. The guitar rings out, clear and true, a simple song for me and you. Faces glowing in the orange light, the best part of the cold dark night. Singing the campfire guitar song loud and warm, protected from every mountain storm. Folk ballad rhythm, easy and slow, watching the embers softly glow. Friends gathered round the circle tight, making the mountain night feel right.
Sing, strum, clap!
Sharing the stories, sharing the smiles, traveling across the mountains.
are full of the freshest greens, the best produce the valley has seen. Handmade cheese and berry jam, saying hello to every ma'am. The color's bright, the air is loud, moving slowly through the mountain crowd. Walking through mountain village market loud and fast, a tradition that is built to last, where music beats energetic and fun. The mountain week has just begun. Bartering, trading, buying slow, watching the local energy flow. Buy, sell, chat. The scent of baking bread is near, washing away every city fear. The true heart of the mountain life, away from the urban strife. Market closes, crowd fades.
The water is clear, a heavy rush. No time for silence, no time for hush. From the glacier white and cold, story of the season told, it crashes over the mossy stone, rushing to a world unknown. Listening to the snowmelt stream, fast and loud beneath the vast and silent cloud. Cedar mat is score, dramatic and deep, the wild promise that the winter keeps. Icy spray on the cold hard air, a natural power beyond compare. The color blue, the mountain is shedding its skin anew. Life-giving water, freezing and fast, a beautiful power built to last. Water calms, sound softens.
Log is heavy on ignoring the ticking of the clock, swinging the axe with a heavy hand, preparing the fire for the mountain land. The smell of fresh wood, resin and strong, this is where the workers belong. Following the wood chopping rhythm, strong and slow, watching a muscle start to grow. My clues beat bruise, raw and true, the simple work that we must do. Thwack and split, the perfect sound, working hard on a solid ground. Thwack, split, stack. Axe put down.
walking slow on the winding track, hoping that I don't look back. The forest is quiet, too quiet now, a heavy shadow on the brow, a sign of claws upon the tree. The wilderness is watching me. Walking the black bear trail, tense and low, where the wild creatures often go. Dark folk strings, rhythmic and deep, the silent secrets that the forest keeps. Every snap of the twig is loud, walking alone beneath a cloud. Watch, listen, step. Respect the size, looking with cautious, heavy eyes. This is their home, I am the guest, putting my quiet nerve to the test. Trail ends, safe again. Trail ends, safe again.
Traditional plan. The sap is clear, the color light, boiling slowly day and night. Sweet steam rising in the cool air, a sticky treasure beyond compare. Making maple syrup sweet and slow, watching the amber color glow. Country folk rhythm warm and true, the simple work that we must do. The taste of the forest rich and bright, making everything feel right. A taste test on a metal spoon beneath the cold high mountain moon. The sugar thickens, the work is done, the sweetest reward under the sun. Sweet treat, fire dies.
To last. The water is white, the current's strong. We move with the river all day long, paddling hard against the foam, taking the long way back home.
on the river fast and wild, feeling the energy of a happy child. Folk rock beat, driving it loud, yelling and cheering in the water crowd. Adrenaline pumping in the vein, ignoring the cold and the splashy rain. Paddle, splash, go! Dodging the rocks, riding the wave, the energy that the river gave. Working together, the team is one, the most exciting way to face the sun. Water comes, boat lands, water splash, waves.
Curled up inside by the window frame, watching the rain play its slow game. The mountain outside is blurred and gray, but the colors are warm inside today. A book in my lap, a mug in my hand, the coziest place in the mountain land. Watching the rainy day window view, soft and slow, watching the mountain mist softly grow, cozy jazz trumpet low and sweet, the simple comfort that you meet. No need to rush, no need to run, just wait patiently for the sun. Rain tap hush. The air smells fresh, the fire is lit, the perfect place just to sit and sit, letting the mountain work its charm. Rain slows, trumpet fades. Deep silence with faint wind, sound of single careful footstep on dirt. Low sustained syndrome. The sun is rising, the air is cold, following a story old, looking for tracks in the soft damp ground. No need to make a single sound. A deer print sharp and small and clear, knowing the wild presence is near. Every snap of a twig is loud, moving carefully beneath the cloud. Hush, step, listen. Breathing shallow, moving slow, where the wild creatures often go. A flash of brown in the silent move, the living tapestry of the mountain grew. Track found. Silence returns.
The tracks are overgrown with moss, counting the silence and the cost of the trees that stood here long ago, watching the old story slowly go. The sun breaks through the canopy, shining down on history, walking the old logging road, wide and vast, a memory that is built to last, Americana folk harmonica beneath the lonely mountain sky. The rhythm of the boots on stone, traveling slowly all alone. Crunch, walk side. The mountain heals the wounds of time, a quiet rhythm truly sublime. Nature takes back what belongs to it. Road fades, forest returns.
rocky ledge. The count is given, the world lets go faster than I've ever known. Flying high above the trees, riding on the mountain breeze. Feeling the zipline thrill, fast and loud, flying above the misty cloud. High energy, sin sharp and fast, hoping the moment of joy will last. You rushing past in a blur of green, the most exciting mountain scene.
Wine Rush Yell.
The world below is a tiny square, hanging suspended in the thin cold air. Adrenaline pumping in the vein, ignoring the speed and the splash of rain.
Break hits.
Slow down.
Picked this morning, fresh and small, the best berries of them all, mixed with the cream, white and thick, the mountain sweetest easy trick. Deep purple color, smooth and bright, a perfect sunny sweet delight. Eating blueberries and cream, cold and sweet, the happiest dessert that you meet. Folk pop, ukulele, bright and fun, celebrating out in summer sun. The taste is tart, the texture soft, the flavor lifted high aloft. Scoop tap sweet. A simple pleasure close to nature's heart, a beautiful temporary work of art, the reward of the berry hunt. Last bite, sunny day. Doop tap sweet. The moon is hidden, the night is black, listening to the mountain talk back. The silence is heavy but full of sound, the secret life on the forest ground. Something moves outside the light, a mystery hidden in the night. Listening to the night sounds of the forest deep and wide, where the to hide. Dark unbent, slow and strange, exploring the auditory range. The howl and the whisper, low and deep, the ancient secrets that the mountains keep. The stars are gone, the trees are ghosts, standing guard over the sleeping hosts. A cold breath on the window pane. Sounds recede, darkness remains.
Hammer in hand, eyes on the rock, ignoring the ticking of the mental clock, searching for the layer and the line, the history that is truly divine. Tapping the stone with a careful grace, reading the story of this ancient place. Following the geologist's hammer, tap and strike, reading the mountain's history book. Cups of these score sharp and clear, the ancient secrets hidden here, breaking the hard surface piece by piece, a scientific sense of peace.
Crystal gleams in the shattered piece, a temporary beautiful release. Millions of years in the palm of the hand. Hammer rest, stone put down.
Starting the climb smooth and slow, watching the valley shrink below, hanging high on the metal wire, going towards the mountain fire. In the cable car ascent, quiet and high, underneath the open mountain sky, cinematic streams swelling and vast, a moment of wonder built to last. The view expands with every meter, truly overwhelming scene to meet her. The clouds drift past like a sea of white, bathed in the silent, clear sunlight, reaching the peak, the journey done. Car stops, doors open.
looks just the same, playing a directionless game. No rush to find a way out, just a happy, peaceful doubt. Lost in the maze of trees, slow and haze, wandering through the mountain days. Psychedelic folk, wandering tune beneath the high afternoon moon, letting the forest be the guide, with nowhere left for the thoughts to hide. Haze, wonder, spin.
down.
canvas is white, the mountain is grand, a challenge for the artistic hand, mixing the blue and the deepest green, capturing the breathtaking scene. The brush moves soft, the concentration deep, the silent promises the artist keeps, painting the vista still and slow, watching the colors gently grow. Classical guitar refined and clear, the perfect moment happens right here, translating the light into the paint. Shifts quick, the shadows move, trying to catch the mountain groove. A tiny moment caught in time, brush down, finished view. Dipping the head beneath the flow, letting the mountain energy grow, washing the sweat and the dust away, starting the mountain morning day, taking a clear stream, bathing fast and chill, a simple action of the free will, a custom canyon, light and clear. The only moment that matters is here. The to the mountain day, invigorated by the clean, pure flow. Water drips, feel the warmth return.
Walking through the high green grass, watching the lazy cattle pass, a heavy bell around the neck, a sound that you can always check. The air is fresh, the sun is bright, a beautiful, peaceful mountain sight. Hearing the cowbell in the Alpine, clear and slow, watching the gentle white clouds flow. Pastoral folk, simple and sweet, the happiest sound that you can meet. The clanging rhythm, steady and true, a perfect picture of the mountain view. The mountain slopes are steep and high, underneath the endless blue sky, a traditional scene, old and grand, the peaceful heart of the mountain land. Cowbell fades, silence returns.
Ground is frozen, hard and tight, bathed in the silent, weak sunlight. The air is sharp with the scent of pine, a natural perfume, truly divine. Cold and clean, clear and deep, the silent promises the winters keep. Breathing the winter forest scent, sharp and cold, a story of stillness to be told. I'm being drawn slow and fast, a peaceful feeling built to last. The smell of resin, clean and stark, a journey through the frozen park.
The water is still in the tiny pool, breaking every movement rule, a perfect mirror of the sky. Watching the gentle clouds drift by, reflecting the moss and the gray cold stone, sitting quietly gazing at the rock pool, reflection clear and deep, the silent promise that the water keeps. Minimalist piano, calm and slow, watching the tiny ripples softly grow. A window to the world above, a place of quiet, gentle The surface breaks with a gentle breath, a temporary beautiful death. Then silence returns, the image holds, reflection fades. Stillness walking through the tall green grass, letting the gentle moments pass, searching for the blue and the red, the little treasures where I tread, picking the flower with gentle care, a simple beauty to wear in my hair, going wildflower picking, soft and bright, bathed in the sunny, clear sunlight, whimsical folk ukulele ring, the happy song that my heart can sing, a color bouquet, small and sweet, the happiest simple work that you meet. Letting the mountain joy begin, bringing the color inside the home, no longer needing to roam. Bouquet complete, walk home. Distant, muffled eyes. A cold silence that is built to last. The lake is sleeping beneath the sheet. A frozen silent, perfect treat. No sound of water, no moving wave. The biggest stillness that the mountain gave. Standing by the frozen lake, silence, vast and cold. A winter story to be told, deep ambient, slow and wide. The greatest stillness where secrets hide. The ice is heavy, the air is sharp. A frozen picture of the cosmic heart. Cold silence. The world is paused, the time is slow, watching the silent, heavy snow. A beautiful temporary death, drone fades. Only silence remains, faint, icy wind.
Searching for the flattest, smoothest one. A simple game beneath the sun. Balancing the weight and the size. Using the careful focusing eyes. One on top of the other slow. Watching the tiny sculpture grow. Doing river stone stacking, focusing still, testing the balance of the mountain's will. Left's feel for gripping and sharp, a perfect temporary rocky heart. Patience is the biggest prize underneath the bright mountain sky. Tap, stack, balance. Tap, stack, balance. Tap, stack, balance. Tap, stack, balance. The world is quiet, the hands are true. The only thing that I must do. A tiny monument to the day. Stack, falls, start again. Stack, balance. Stack, balance. Stack, balance. Stack, balance.
brakes are hot, the trail is fast, a thrill that is truly built to last. Leaning hard into the sharp curve, testing the strength of every nerve. Dirt is flying, wind is loud, riding fast beneath the cloud.
On the mountain bike descent, fast and wild, riding with the speed of a happy child. Sit drum and bass, driving it strong. This is where the brave belong.
Adrenaline pumping in the vein, ignoring the dust and the muscle pain. The trees rush past in a single blur. The most exciting thing that can occur. One with the machine and the track. Oh.
Brakes lock. Slow down.
Sitting here by the creek at night, hearing the lonely distant light, the sound of leaving, the sound of need, planting a solitary seed. The train is coming, the train is gone. Story of travel all night long. Hearing the distant train horn sad and low, watching the mountain shadows grow. West for Americana, steel guitar cry beneath a lonely starlit sky. A reminder of the world outside, where the long journey likes to ride.
Long, slow.
Moment of peace, a moment of doubt. What the wider world is all about. But here the mountain keeps me still. Horn fades, creek remains.
floor is swept. The promises that the owner kept, closing the windows, putting things away. The end of a beautiful mountain stay. One last look at the wooden walls, answering the goodbye calls. Doing clothes in the cabin, slow and sad, leaving the memories that we had. Acoustic instrumental, soft and true. The next time that we will see you, lock the door with a gentle click. The mountain silence does the trick. But the memories stay warm and clear. Locking gauges, footsteps walk away. Down, the air is clean, watching the mountain passing scene. Trees rush by in a blur of green, the freshest air I've ever seen. Driving slow on the winding road, carrying a happy light and load. On the forest road trip, fast and free, just the music and the open scenery. Chilling before river and bright, everything is feeling exactly right. The shadows dance upon the lane, washing away every single pain. Every side, letting the road be the only guide. No rush to reach the final spot. Engine slow.
suspended fragile in the light. A tiny silver morning sight. The water beats catch every ray, starting the silent mountain day. A perfect geometry of thread, a secret home where spiders tread. Watching the dew on the spiderweb clear and small, answering the morning's gentle call. Minimalist heart, soft and slow, watching the tiny rainbows glow. A delicate structure built with grace, a magic moment in this quiet place. The world is huge, the web is thin. Letting the meditation begin. Finding the wonder in the tiny space. Dew evaporates. Harp fades.
The hole is drilled, the line is set, the coldest stillness I have met. Sitting on the frozen lake wide, with nowhere left for the fish to hide. Patience is the biggest prize underneath the sharp cold winter skies.
Practicing ice fishing, patience, still and slow, watching the winter world softly glow.
Dark fold strings, rhythmic and deep, the silent secrets that the waters keep, waiting for the tiny tug
giving the mountain a cold hug. Drill, wait, cold.
The ice is thick, the air is thin. The solitude allows thoughts to spin. The world is white, the mood is still. Line, tuck.
Basket in hand, eyes on the ground, searching for the plant life to be found. Wild thyme and sweet wild mint, following the natural scent hint, taking only what is needed now. Following the tradition's bow, doing mountain herb gathering, gentle and slow, watching the ancient knowledge grow. Celtic folk melody, high and clear, the oldest wisdom of the mountain is here. The scent of earth, the smell of sun, the healing journey has begun. Respect the plant, respect the ground, the greatest medicine can be found
hidden beneath the shady tree. Basket full, walk home.
Stepping behind the curtains, pray, leaving the sunlight of the day. The air is damp, the rock is wet, a hidden secret I have just met. The roar is muffled, the light is dim, standing on the rocky rim. Inside the waterfall cave, echo and boom, sheltered in the aqueous gloom. Ambient synth, vast and deep, the silent promises the waters keep. Water dripping and sounds resound, a magical feeling all around. The world outside is a blur of light, hidden away from the sunny side. The sound is heavy, the air is cool. Step out, light returns. Wrapped in a blanket, looking up high into the cold and vast night sky. The fire is warm upon my face. The stars are scattered all over space. A million light, sharp and bright, balancing the darkness and the light.
Stargazing near the fire, warm and cold, a cosmic story to be told. Loafed out piano, soft and low, watching the ancient starlight glow. The fire crackles a steady beat. The mountain night is complete and sweet. Crack one, cake. Crack one, Cassie. The world feels small, the cosmos grand, the whole universe in the palm of my hand. A humbling thought, deep and slow. Fire dies down. Stars remain.
The trail is gone, the rock is steep, the heart promises that the body must keep hand on hand, finding the whole, the strenuous story to be told. The wind is strong, the air is thin, letting the hard work begin. On the rich trail scramble, fast and high, underneath the vast and open sky. Feet rock, clear rock, loud out and raw, breaking every gravity law. Muscles burning, heart beats fast, a powerful feeling built to last.
Scramble, grip, push.
Looking down at the world below, watching the tiny houses slowly grow, earning the view with sweat and strain. Reach the peak. Victory breath. The door is broken, the roof is gone, a lonely ruin since the early dawn. Dust on the table, rust on the pan, the quiet memory of an old mountain man searching for gold that was never found in the silent historical ground. With
Tears in a old miner's cabin, cold and still. A story of a heart-forgotten will, where crews their blues weary and deep, the silent secrets that the mountains keep. The wind whistles through the broken glass, watching the lonely shadows pass. Creek how gone. The spirit lingers in the empty space, a lonely feeling in this quiet place. The mountain has claimed its own again. Wind dies down. Only silence. Promises that the waters keep.
with a golden light before it fades into the night. The colors paint the highest peak, the mountain beauty that I seek, storing the image deep inside, a memory where the joy can hide. Watching the last sunset view, warm and deep, the silent promises the heart will keep, with electric guitar, slow and true, a tender feeling, sweet and blue, saying goodbye to the mountain grand, leaving the peace of this silent land. The cold air touches the setting sun. The peaceful day is finally done, but the memory stays forever bright. Light gone, turn around. Looking down from the highest branch, a world of green in a silent trance. The valley floor is far below, watching the winding creek softly flow. The sea of leaves, a canopy, a beautiful moment that is built to last. Seeing the forest canopy view high and wide, with nowhere left for the clouds to hide. Melodic strings, grand and slow, rocks are green, the air is cold. A damp and quiet story told. Tiny ferns cling to the stone. A quiet ecosystem all alone. Water seeps and water flows where the sunlight barely shows. Exploring the mossy rock bed, damp and deep. The quiet secrets that the small life keeps. Minimalist piano, slow and soft. A tiny world held high aloft. The sound of water clean and clear. The gentlest symphony to hear. Kneeling down to see the light, a small world hidden from the sight, finding the beauty in the tiny space. Water keeps dripping, piano fades.
Rock is smooth, the water's fast, a thrill that is truly built to last. Splashing down into the cool clear pool, breaking every summer heat rule, sliding and turning, fast and wild, feeling the freedom of a happy child, right in the natural rock slide, loud and fast, a wet and joyful moment built to last. But before ripping and bright, the only way to spend the sunny light, water splashing clean and cold, a happy story to be told. Splash, wee, fast. The sun is warm, the splash is cold, a summer memory brave and bold, getting refreshed by the pure mountain stream. Climb back up one more time.
go slowly by beneath the warm and sunny sky. On the cabin porch, swing slow and sway, letting the mountain feelings play. Acoustic bossa nova, soft and warm, sheltered from every little storm. The creaking music, soft and sweet, a simple rhythm that the heart can beat. The coffee is warm, the book is near. The only moment that matters is here.